The Nigerian national anthem in Guosa.
Guosa is a language for the people of Nigeria and ECOWAS, from ECOWAS and by the people of ECOWAS. In other words, linguistic democracy.
Guosa first hit Alex as a 13-year-old boy caught between Edo and Igbo languages well before the Civil War. His travel through Nigeria growing up had the newly formed Guosa sucking in more languages. Since then, it has embraced some 120 languages and counting to make up its vocabulary, and is placed to be the lingua franca for West Africa, as cross-cutting as Swahili is for East Africa.
If you want to say, please give me water in English, in the Guosa we say, Biko, funmi, ruwa. Biko is Igbo, funmi is Yoruba, and ruwa is Hausa. And then Guosa goes beyond that. It involves both major and minor languages in Nigeria and across Nigeria. I say Ekwa Bia mean welcome. Eku is Yoruba, Bia is Igbo. Then, whereas the same thing similarly in Ga or Chui, they say Akwaba.
And it is evolving. So far, Guosa, named after the educationist who invented it at age 13, has developed its own corpus, syntax, concord, with laid out rules for expanding its vocabulary. Concrete nouns from Hausa or any other northern language, non-concrete nouns from any other language in alphabetical order. Guosa's spread has not picked up in Nigeria. A 1982 article in the Daily Times was perhaps Guosa's first introduction to education authorities. The hope was to put it into schools, but production of hard copies of the language dictionary met financial hurdles. The rejection letters came from Education Ministry, the Presidency, and Culture Department. The inventor moved on with printing. Instructional videos for Guosa are up, and its dictionary has garnered interest outside Nigeria, especially in the US, where it is on offer as the West African language.
More and more are stepping in because they found it as a unifying language for Nigerians and West African nations. And they told me, in fact, they encouraged me that I should keep it up because when they come to this part of the world, they want to be able to have a common language like the Swahili in the East Africa. But as of now, if a tourist from the US comes to Nigeria or West Africa, he or she comes with English and lives with English. He cannot pick up any single word because we are so diversified.
The region already has a single passport for travel and has been blocked into an economic community, but there are still more than 400 languages across.
The world itself is a global village, and ECOWAS has already been carved out as a community on its own, hence the name, Economic Community of West African States. And when we even come to think of it, that, oh, who conceived that word economic? Why should it be an economic community? Meaning that the subject of economy is very, very crucial to any nation and to a continent as a whole. So I am promoting the Guosa language as a tool for economic development in West Africa.
Have you started learning it?
Yes, I have.
This year, an international conference on Guosa language holds for the third year running, spurring the momentum of language experts behind Guosa.
It will bring about political stability, identity as a people of one language, one culture, and one unity.